this is after Hendry County. Seen the last video, tire came off the car. Actually, the whole assembly came off the car. Seems to be there was an issue with the bolt. There's not the bolt, there's a nut on the end of it, and it actually cracked. It's just an aluminum nut. I've been through the first series Hyper one, then this is the second series. They updated it. Now I'm completely changing it over to the cassette lock. So apparently they've had issues with the tire coming off only on the left front, so now we're gonna basically change all that up and make it right.
So we've got a bent brake rotor. That's junk. Got the hub. You can see where it's been grinding, the inside of that. This was the nut off of it. It broke the head and the threads halfway through where it pinches together. But the thing is, it's still tight. Right? It's still pinched down and tight. So, and it had a pin on the end of it. So what happened was it actually sheared everything off. So it broke the pin out. The nut basically backed off, even though it's tight. But it sheared the pin off. So the whole hub was on there with the rotor and everything. And as I was racing, this was coming farther and farther out. And like that, angling like that. That's the reason for the wear there. It was angling like that, tearing the caliper up. But it was also applying the brake. So it was constantly putting the left front brake on. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the corners it wasn't a big deal. It felt weird, but then all of a sudden, the car just, once I let off the gas, that's when the tire came off. So it was a weird deal. So damages total, so we've got the snout. Snout needs to be replaced. Snout's junk. That ground into the ground. Snout, caliper, outer face. The hub is okay. I got to get bearings. The inner bearing is completely gone. There was nothing left of it. The nut, which that's going to be changed over. Brake rotor. Left front rim. I'm going to get a new one for the car. This I'm going to bang out and try to repair. This will be a spare wheel now. And then the shock, we ground down the shock pretty good. Not something I wanted to do. Wasn't happy about it. That, and we filled the inside. We just pretty much plowed the track for them. I mean, the whole thing inside there is just full of dirt. Full of dirt. But tire still holds air and all that. It's still runnable. It's just a dent in there. You know, it's out of balance. So
Well, it looks like that's going to do us as far as fixing this. Brakes are bled, spindles all together, everything's greased up. So that's good to go. Put the shock back on. I do have to finish one more wheel. I had to order a new wheel. I tried bending the other one back out and it just leaked and leaked and leaked and leaked. So I'm like, okay. The outer half was junk. I still got a good outside half, which is odd because usually you tear these up. But I don't have that problem. So I got a new wheel. All the parts for that. It just took a while to get parts. Everyone is having issues getting parts and stuff like that.